Hello guys and welcome to yet another episode of Petrolette. And if you followed the last episode, we were supposed to review the Toyota Crown RS, but unfortunately one of you guys loved it more than we do, and so it got sold to them. And now today we bring to you the 2016 Mazda CX-3, and this car is more like a big Demio, and you're going to dive deep into the 2016 Mazda CX-3 and bring you guys all the good things about it, all the bad things about it, and tell you guys our honest opinion. So keep it locked as we dive into the 2016 Mazda CX-3. The 2016 Mazda CX-3 is a stylish and sporty subcompact crossover SUV that combines sharp design, agile handling, and a well-appointed interior. The CX-3 stands out with its sleek interior, featuring Mazda's signature Kodo design language and a premium interior. Standard features include a 7-inch infotainment system, Bluetooth connectivity, and a rear-view camera with advanced safety options like blind spot monitoring and adaptive cruise control, which is available in higher trims. The 2016 Mazda CX-3 is being referred to as a bigger Demio, and why is that? This is because the 2016 Mazda CX-3 is built on the same platform as the Mazda Demio, and you know, this one is a subcompact crossover SUV, and you know, it is kind of like a raised up Mazda Demio. And for this specific variant of the Mazda CX-3, it is the Auto X package of the Mazda CX-3. That is why you see it has things like the spoiler, and it has the fake carbon fiber trims at the door and all that cool stuff, which make it look even more appealing, and it makes it to look even more attractive. And when you get into the interior of the Mazda CX-3, you will get that it has some touch of black leather and some maroon trim, which makes it look really attractive. And guys, Mazdas, if you know them, you know that they follow some kind of design language which is inspired by flow and is called the Kodo design language, and it makes the Mazdas to kind of look the same, and it looks really attractive, I must say. And Mazda are doing a really good job with their cars, and these cars are really durable when you know how to work with them. This specific variant is a diesel variant of the Mazda CX-3. And with that being said, guys, let's pop this hood and look at what is underneath the hood of the Mazda CX-3. Now, under the hood of the 2016 Mazda CX-3, it shares the same engine with the Mazda Atenza and some of the Mazda CX-5s. So you will get it in either a 1500cc diesel or petrol engine, and you can also get it in an 1800cc configuration. And there are some specific Mazda CX-3s from the Singaporean market that comes with the 2-liter engine, but they are very rare. So the 2-liter engine is the same one that you will find in the Mazda Atenza, and these vehicles have an engine that are powered by something that we call the Sky Active technology. What is the Sky Active technology? It is a technology developed by Mazda in such a way that the Sky Active technology focuses on bringing power and fuel economy at the same time. And Sky Active technology is also made in such a way that the Sky Active technology aims at building vehicles that have a lighter chassis and that makes the cars to perform even better. And with that being said, guys, let's look at the side profile of the Mazda CX-3. Now guys, on the side profile of the Mazda CX-3, by the way, the Mazda CX-3 is the little brother or sister to the Mazda CX-5, but if you dig deep, you will find that it's related to the Demio more than the CX-5 because they are built on the same platform. And so right here we have size 18, guys, size 18-inch wheels, and they have the rims that are standard from Mazda. And if you look at the flow of the design of the Mazda CX-3, it looks really attractive. This being a subcompact crossover SUV, it has this black trim right here that makes the car to do some mild off-roading. So this will enable you to take the car and do some mild off-roading with it. This one is not suitable for, you know, extreme off-roading. And it has competitors like the Toyota CHR that we reviewed earlier. If you want to watch the review of the CHR, click on the pop-up button up there or follow the link in the description below. And if you want to purchase this specific Mazda CX-3, you can come to Impact Motors in Kiambu Road or call the number down below on your screen. And so the black trim is extended all the way to the back, and that is really good about this car. And there is also a keyless entry that you can get. You know, you just press this button over here and the car will either lock or unlock. And just as the Honda Vezel, the Nissan Juke, the Toyota CHR, this one is also in that category. It has a very small back window, and you know, most of them like the Honda Vezel, the Nissan Juke and the Toyota CHR have the handle on the upper part, but Mazda chose to put their handle down here, which is also a really good thing. And as you go like that, you see the height of the car against my height. Right here we have a spoiler. This spoiler helps to give the car downforce. And with that, let's look at the back profile and the boot of the Mazda CX-3. Now, how will you know that this specific Mazda CX-3 is a diesel variant? This is by looking at this badge right here. If it's a gasoline car, you will see that it's written Skyactiv G, meaning Skyactiv gasoline variant. And this one, you see it has a Skyactiv D, and the D is in red, meaning these are diesel variant of the Mazda CX-3. And guys, isn't this cute? Isn't this beautiful? This is a very good looking Mazda CX-3. Not all CX-3s look like this. And down here we have the diffuser, and we also have these twin exhaust tips that are not standard with the Mazda CX-3. And this is to show you that this is a loaded variant of the Mazda CX-3. So guys, come to Impact Motors if you want to purchase this car. I know it will not stay for long, so call the number below and you'll be guided. And right here the spoiler has another spoiler down which carries the lights, and that's it. Let me just pop the boot. So as you pop the boot, it is not automatic, but some CX-5s, Atenzas come with an automatic boot. And that now brings us to the downside of this car. This car has a very little boot. If you compare the boot of the Mazda CX-3 to vehicles like the Toyota CHR, the CHR has a bigger boot space compared to the Mazda CX-3, and also the Honda Vezel has a bigger boot compared to the Mazda CX-3. And that brings us now to a good thing that will overlook the small boot space. And down here we have a spare wheel. This is not your ordinary donut. This is a real wheel that you can replace on your tire and it will just act as normal, but it has steel rims, the black ones, and this is a good thing, guys. So this car, I know it's very, very loaded, and this takes us to the interior of the Mazda CX-3. I must say that the interiors of Mazdas are timeless, in that this is a 2016 variant of the Mazda CX-3, and the leather touches are as soft as they rolled out of the factory, and this makes me to really like the Mazdas. And you know, with 1.7 million Kenyan shillings you can get this car. And if you look at the price range of its competitors, like the Toyota CHR, the Mazda gives you a lot of features, and that makes it to be value for money. And another thing is that, you know, the design of the dashboard right here looks really nice. It's quite simplistic, and we also have this infotainment system. Let me just turn on the car for you, and you know, it looks really amazing. We even have a heads-up display right there, where you can just you can just see the speed at which the car is moving without having to focus your eyes on the speedometer down there. We have the climate control cluster, which is really simplistic, and down just below the climate control cluster we have the DVD, which you can insert your disc, and we also have USB ports down here, 2 of them. We also have an AUX port and an SD card slot, and there is also a 120 watt 12 volt socket right there, which is really amazing. And one thing about Mazdas, guys, is that they did not adapt the CVTs in their vehicles. That way, this car has a gearbox that is really reliable, and it's a traditional automatic transmission. On the back part of the Mazda CX-3, it's quite squeezed, but you know, this one has a transmission tunnel right here, meaning there's a shaft that has gone to the back wheels, and it's not suitable for carrying the third passenger. But you know, it also doesn't have the armrest that protrudes to act as a cup holder. But you know, I can also live with that. The CHR, if you can remember, does not also have that. But the headroom is, you know, just about it. The legroom is squeezed, I can't lie. And the window right here is also small. One good thing is that it can go off-road, and that's the selling point of the Mazda CX-3. So guys, if you want to purchase this beautiful car with leather seats and a good infotainment system, come to Impact Motors or call the number down below on your screen, and you will get to interact with this car. With that being said, guys, keep it locked and wait for the next review.